Hello, I am Archivist Aaron, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back to Oblivion, but something bizarre just happened. So, okay, let me catch you guys up on what happened here. First of all, I was in this other town. I think it's the one in the far south, the Le Habida city. Um, and I went here in order to get a certain spell, which is a heal other spell, which this was one of the two locations you could get it. And so I was running around town just after that. I was like, oh, before the stream starts, I should find a blacksmith so I can repair my gear. And so I started running around town trying to find a blacksmith, and literally like 5 seconds ago, this happened. Some random dude. I don't know. I think he's part of the, was it like Mystic Dawn or something? He doesn't have anything on him that says that, but he literally ran up to me, weapon drawn, and then turned into a Dremora right in front of me, and then was killed by the guards. So, I don't know what that's about. That was incredibly random and just kind of out of the blue. Fighters Guild. No, this is not. It's not the blacksmith. I definitely need to find one though, because my gloves broke again. It's always the gloves. I mean, I guess the gloves do have the highest chance of actually getting hit in combat, but still, it's kind of ridiculous how often those things need to be repaired. Or maybe I should just finally figure out how repairing my own stuff works. But, you know, it sounds like a lot of work. This seems to be the right place, but of course it's locked, so we're gonna need to wait until actual morning time. That should be good enough. So yeah, we have Oblivion doors to close. That's essentially what's going to be happening today, I think. Because oh, it's still raining. All right, and I need feather again. But I looked into the quest, and apparently the Allies for Bruma quest is actually
line between a live hero. Because
apparently it's actually an
for the
incredibly
right
important
price,
quest.
I can make anything.
Because there's a Defense of Bruma quest that's coming up very soon in the main story, and apparently that quest is very difficult.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
And I will need as much help as I can get, probably. And it apparently is very much
That's a good
suggested
deal.
that you should,
A good price for a good customer.
yeah, that you should finish the
A
entire
pleasure.
Allies for Bruma quest before
Goodbye.
doing the Defense of Bruma quest, because that will just make it overall easier. Because I think each town that you go to gives either 1 or 2 additional soldiers for the fight. Like Anvil, where we already did it, gives 2. I believe Skingrad gives 1, and one of the other ones gives 2. It might have been Cadenall. Chadenall? I don't even know. And the rest give 1 soldier each, I believe. So that will probably be important, and we should probably do it. But that does mean we will need to go around and clear a bunch of Oblivion gates. Like, outside of this town, in and of itself, is at least 3 Oblivion gates. But I'm not actually sure. Let's try to navigate our way to the castle on our own. Once again, I don't always trust the fast travel. But it was approximately this way.
It's you. Hi.
Maybe through here? We'll see. Oh yeah, and last time when we left off, I was at a castle trying to figure out where a guy was. I never found him. I just left and tried to figure out where I could buy spells. Because I figured during the fight, there's going to be a lot of ally units, and I'm not going to want to accidentally hit them. Especially because the wiki said that if you accidentally hit them as like the last point of their health, then it will count as murder, and you will get a 1,000 gold bounty for every person you accidentally hit and kill. So I was thinking I would just stick with magic healing and let my allies do all the work. I would just keep them alive, because I got, let's see where it is, got convalescence, which, you know, throw it on someone, it just heals them 15 points, which isn't a lot. But I also got greater convalescence, which restores health 20 points for 2 seconds. Now I don't know what the 2 seconds means, if it means that it just like procs twice. It takes a lot of mana and heals them probably a lot more. So those two are quite nice. I also got Cure Disease. Can I even cast this? Don't have enough Magicka. So yeah, I can cast it, it's just, you know, there. So yeah, I can now Cure Disease indefinitely. I don't need potions for that, which is quite nice. So yeah. It's all quite good, I think.
Well,
and one of these two should,
How goes it?
I think it's a Count or the Countess.
Marius
count?
Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but well met.
I
Perhaps
need
would
you
like
to send
do a service
soldiers.
for County Leowin.
No. I want you to send soldiers to Bruma.
Leowin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense.
Well, aren't you nice? Alright, but
You too.
it said on the wiki that there's only one Oblivion gate per town that you need to destroy in order to get the town's support. And by accepting the quest from the guy, like, you can destroy the Oblivion gate before the guy even talks to you, and technically it works perfectly fine, but you could end up destroying the wrong Oblivion gate if you don't talk to him first. But if you do talk to him, he gives you a little marker to show you exactly which one it is, which is very nice of it. Because yeah, it could have been that one, which is also worryingly close. How many of these Oblivion gates are there in this game? It's almost like this game is called Oblivion or something. Alright, and they killed a horse, which is just not very nice of them. I'm just gonna ignore you and go right in. Hope you don't mind that. Oh, hi. Of course you move right out of the way. That's all you're good at. These guys are very good at dodging things, and I'm not a fan. Alright, so what's this place like? We have a lot of towers, and... Hi. Why are you just throwing fireballs into the sunset? I thought someone was like trying to besiege the tower, and I was very confused. Because who else but me would be throwing fireballs at that thing? Also, you need to stop being faster than me, because it makes it very hard for me to get my mana back if you're just going to be constantly doing damage and making it so I have to heal. So, you know, it's very rude. There we go. See, you just gotta parkour a bit, and then he lets you get your mana back. His fireballs do, like, nothing, so... A heavy armor skill increased again. Nice. And we just repaired our armor, so we should have enough durability on it to actually last this gate. But there's a lot of enemies to fight in each gate, so you never really know. So do we just get across here? No. Wait, is this... It is. Wait a minute. This is the exact same gate we've already been in. Did you just blow that trap up yourself? That wasn't very smart of you, was it? Yeah, come this way. Gotta find you another trap. Like this one. Huh. I just threw a fireball at me? That's weird. How about this trap? Yeah, but you were out of range. Unfortunate. Here, let me test my new spell on you. I don't know how heat resistant you guys are. Not enough, it seems. I don't know if that was from the trap that made that kill you in one hit, or if that was actually doing a lot of damage. But I like it either way. Alright, yeah, so this is the exact same place that I've already been in, evidently. Because, if I remember correctly, there's the broken bridge with the imp, and then there's this tunnel that leads you across to the other shore once you go through like a couple randomly generated tunnels. Let's save, just because you never know what's going to happen in these randomly generated tunnels. You know, the exit could be 2 steps in, or there could be a hole straight down to lava right in front of you. It's very hard to tell. Ah. Yeah, I don't think my fire spell is going to do much against you. But there's a hole in the ground. Really? The second I throw a weakness spell at you, you move like 2 steps forward. Was that growling you, or was that something else that's in here that I don't want to meet? I'm not certain. At this point, I don't think I want to know. Okay, is this hole the only way forward? Because last time I went through a hole, I fell into lava. So I'm a little hesitant to drop down there, but I don't see any other route, so... Hi. Give me your salt. I don't think that actually hit you. You're being very difficult, you know? Let me just test this again on you. Yeah, that works well. I mean, it's the highest base damage spell that I have, so of course it would actually work rather well against things that aren't immune to fire. The issue is that I still don't really know the elemental weaknesses of any of these enemies. Like, in Skyrim, it's pretty straightforward that every element has, like, a different specialty. But in here, I don't know what exactly what does what. Does lightning still damage magicka? I don't think it does. Okay, is this just the exit? I think it is. Yeah, that's just a loop. Into the Oblivion cave. Oh, hi. Fancy meeting you here. Now from full health, let's see what this thing does to you. It does about half of their health, which is pretty nice, all in all, but it does take all my mana to cast that twice. So, not the most efficient, but definitely still good. I also did get Flame Touch. Did I get weaknesses for these? I did. Okay. Now, what if I were to make this weakness to fire, and then did this? You think I could kill pretty much anything in here other than the Flame Atronachs with that? I think I could. Then maybe 5 should be weakness to frost, and then 4 would then be frost touch. I do wish I had more buttons. Well, that's not good. Let's see. We hit you with one of those, then hit you with one of these. That's a lot of damage for sure. But not enough. Just barely not enough to one-shot them. Of course, those are always really tough. These things have a lot of health and do a lot of damage. I don't know why they made them so overpowered. Especially because they have a beak and teeth. How does that work? I don't know, maybe that's just how dinosaurs are. Let's wait for that mana to come back. Let's do feather again, just make sure that doesn't run out. I really do need to get more intelligence, though, for that maximum mana. Is there anything up the other way? Because this way just leads straight to the exit. But there might be a fleshy pod down the other way that has necromancer's worth of gold. Oh, hi. See? Fleshy pods. And a flawless pearl. See? It was totally worth it coming down this direction. Alright, but that was all that was over here. So we don't need to bother with that guy. Actually, I suppose I can test his fire resistance. Because I've assumed that these guys are quite fire resistant, but... Oh yeah, they definitely are. These guys don't have nearly as much health as the little... I don't know, dinosaur guys. Whatever these are. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But... They don't have nearly as much health as those, but they still took the same number of hits, so they're obviously a bit fire resistant. Oh, hi. This is not a good time. Could you just, yeah, just sit there? I'll just wait for my mana. Thank you very much. I wonder if fire is better against these guys. Because I could do just flame touch. Which actually, does this do... No, it does the same amount of damage. So if I do that... Oh, hi. How about you? Are you flame resistant? Yeah, it looks like you are. Okay. Oh, you are so annoying with your running and hiding. Oh, and your healing? Alright. There we go. I think he was just a higher level of Daedra, and that's why he wasn't taking much damage from anything. Well, we need to get mana back before we can fight a Atronach, but we definitely do want to kill it, because it gives good loot. I mean, those the fire salts, they give a lot of money for their weight. Now we need to wait for a bit, get our mana back, get our health back. Because apparently there's no, like, health regeneration. Which, I mean, I've known that for a long time, because I've been playing this for a while now, but still, it's a bit bizarre to me to have 0 health regen. Like, how do melee users get through this? I don't know, do they have to also have spells that recover their health? Is that like a mandatory thing? Or do they use food? Maybe potions? Like, do they do alchemy? I don't know. Seems kind of weird that that would be a necessary part of recovering from things. Okay, that's probably enough mana. Hey, we're on the outside. Nice. So now I'm kind of wondering if there's like a set number of these Oblivion instances, and you can kind of end up exploring all of them. And just every time you enter one, it's a random Oblivion instance. Because as I said, I've seen this pretty much exact instance before in one of the earlier gates. So I'm not sure why that would be. But we just need to get to the end of it. You guys are so hard to avoid. I don't like that every attack they have is a jump attack. I remember this. We jumped through here and managed to get up through this high. You're new. Let's do how did that not hit you? Touch spells are so finicky. Like, if they sidestep just by like an inch, the touch spell does not hit them at all. Alright, and then I seem to remember that this is the place I'm supposed to be, so let's just get our mana back and then head on in. I'm still, you know, I've now done this place twice, and I don't know how to open this door. I assume it's in that tower that's right next to it, but I've never bothered to check, because you can just go right around it. So I don't see why you would spend more time trying to do that, instead of just going right in. Oh, there you are. I was like, is there no one in here to greet me as I enter the tower? That would have just been rude. And the Atronachs are like the only worthwhile enemy to kill in these places, because they actually drop good loot. As opposed to everything else here, it just gives you like imp gall or whatever. Speak of the imp gall and it shall appear. Whoa. Yeah, scamp skin, not nearly worth anything. So did I get all the loot from you guys? Yeah, I did. Okay. Ooh. Now these are definitely worth getting, though. They almost always have some amount of money in them. Ooh, and a mithril shield. Is that worth a lot? Eh, not really. We get some mana back. Very nice, very nice. I like the little mana pools because they help you keep moving a bit faster through these places. It's very dark in here. I don't appreciate that. They should really work on, you know, lighting up their own towers a bit better. Like, how are they supposed to see getting around in here? Do Dremora have some kind of, like, night vision? Oh wait, he has Potion of Night Eye. I guess that explains it. They use alchemy to make it so they can see in their own place instead of actually lighting a torch. Seems a little convoluted, but you know, whatever floats your boat, I guess. That is not a door. That is definitely not a door. Hmm. Alright, well, we got this, which is actually a door. And I'm over encumbered. Of course I am. When am I not? And we wait for the mana. As always. That's like 50% of the game when you're a mage, is just await mana to come back. But, you know, we have a decent amount of wisdom, so it's coming back decently fast. Probably good enough. Let's go. See, more Atronac. Okay. Now, does this rending halls? Is that where I need? I think I need to go up here. Yeah, the dead halls. It's very different. I am liking all the Atronocs that they're throwing at us. Get some mana back. Head up the tower. Excuse you. Oh. Did you just get hit by your own trap? What a loser. I wonder if there's a higher level weakness spell I can get. Because, I mean, 25% increased damage is pretty good, but it's not amazing. Okay, and this guy, you had a special weapon, didn't you? Where'd that go? It fell all the way down here, didn't it? I don't see it. There's just the shield. I know what'll help. Light spell. Where'd your weapon go? Because anytime he hit me, I caught on fire. I think it was some kind of fire. There it is. Gift of Flame. Okay, it's worth almost nothing. So that's not really worth our attention. Most of the Daedra stuff is worth almost nothing, which is very bizarre. Because I'm pretty sure in Skyrim, that's like one of the highest value armor sets. And that's a new trap. Oh, hi. Not a fan. Also, these are runts. Where's the fully grown ones? And do I want to know? What is this? The Claw Monolith. I don't think I like the sound of that. Oh, hi. Alright, but this door to the Claw Monolith this is what I like here. Alright. Well, let's go in here, I guess. Not anywhere else really to go. Oh, hi. I was just trying to get my mana back, and you just had to sneak up on me, didn't you? Where'd you even come from? I guess it must have been like somewhere down there behind me. And I just didn't notice him. Anyway, we gotta wait for mana now, because that guy took a lot of mana to kill. I don't appreciate it. We can just kind of parkour around for a minute until it's back. Totally safe, trust me. Okay, Corridors of Dark Salvation. They all have such edgy names, but they all look kind of exactly the same. Did this place just have one? No, it had more. I was gonna say, just one Dremora in this kind of a room is a bit bizarre. That is not the spell that I told you to cast. I swear, there's like a... Oh gosh. It's always with the feather. But yeah, there's a delay between switching spells. I don't know why that is. It's like you would think as soon as the symbol in the bottom left switches that you would be ready to, you know, cast the other spell. But that is just not true. It just does not work like that. Alright, well that's all for this place. Might be another enemy up here. Nope, just a door. Not a trap. Okay. Back to the monolith, I see. You know, with this thing being so bright, it's actually hard to see where the enemies are when you first come in. Oh, hi. Can I just grab my fire salt? Thank you. Why are you behind me? That's not where you're supposed to be. Man, yeah, these Kinval ones are quite deadly. I'm gonna go see if the healing fountain's back, because that would save me from having to use too many heal spells. Nope. But we'll... Oh, it is back. Okay, good. Because that should buy us, you know, a little bit of time there. Because if we don't have to heal ourselves, then our mana recovers faster. And if our mana recovers faster, that means we can fight things again sooner. Like this guy that I just heard unsheath his weapon. Yep, this guy right here. Another Kinval. Why they have attacks that drain personality, I don't know. I mean, how is that going to help in this kind of situation for them? They're just like, ah, yes, I am the most devious enemy. I shall make it so you don't get as good of prices at a trader in the next, like, 10 minutes. It's like, why would I be at a trader in the next 10 minutes? I'm literally in Oblivion. I don't understand what they think they're doing there. So I think the plan here is get in there, run for your life, get all the loot that's in the room, ignore all the enemies, and use the sigil thing, right? Because there's usually a lot of enemies in this place, and usually they're not really worth killing. Because it takes a while, and they don't usually drop anything too special. But sometimes there's the punished things, like that, and those are definitely worth getting. Because these can have up to like 200 gold sometimes. Ooh, flawless ruby. Claymore of sapping. That is really heavy. But I guess we're going back to town pretty soon, so we'll take it. And just hope there's nothing else that really weighs anything in this other one. Because if so, we'll need to consolidate some loot. Ooh, that is much better. Okay, well, let's throw this claymore back in there. How am I stuck? Did they... Huh? Wait. I have feather. Strength is being drained. Oh, great. If we don't have strength, that's kind of an issue. I suppose the best thing we can do is heal. The first time we'll ever need to use a healing potion in this game. Where even is my health? Okay, that is a really bad setup. If we can't even tell how much HP we have on the screen that we use potions on, but anyways, I won't need to worry about that too often. And then I suppose I need to use Dispel. What is my best Dispel? Is it just Minor Dispel? I think so. Ooh, or I have probably a potion of Restore Strength, right? I used to, at least. I may have sold it, because I don't use potions, like, ever. Yeah, I don't see it. Sometimes they're in different names, because the different levels of them have different levels. So I suppose we will just use Dispel. No, they are just constantly hitting us with that. We're just kind of stuck. That is very annoying. Why they just let you get stuck in kind of a perpetual loop of that, I don't know. What I could do, let's see, what is my carry weight? It is just constantly going down now. I suppose if I drop enough stuff, then I can move again. And then, I don't know, get away from these guys and wait for their effect to wear off. You're over encumbered. Yeah, I'm trying to drop the sword. Do it. Obey my commands. It does not let me drop. It doesn't. How do you take something off? There's no button for remove. As far as I know. Shift click, control click, alt click. Tab click doesn't work, obviously, because tab is the thing that opens and closes the menu. Yeah, there's just no way to... Cannot change weapons while attacking. I'm not attacking. I'm not even doing anything. Well, so I guess that's why I can't get rid of my weapon, which is the only thing that has enough weight that would make it so I could actually get close to moving again. Maybe if I take off my armor, but that seems a bit counterproductive. Oh, I could use Potion of Dispel, but I don't think that would actually work against this. What effects even are on me? Drain Strength. Assuming that's Magnitude? 7? Yeah, I don't know. Well, when else am I going to use this? That did nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing. Maybe it only takes effect when I close the... Ooh, Dispel. Yeah, it literally does nothing. We still can't move. Okay, well... There's, like, literally nothing we can do in this situation. Dispel doesn't work at all. I think the only thing we could do is sit here and try to just attack the enemies, I guess. See if we can kill them while chugging health potions, and that's about it. Because we're not going to be able to recover enough strength to move unless we could drop our weapon, which we can't. So all we can do is sit here and just, I guess, frost touch these guys until either they die or we run out of health potions. Yeah, we're also out of mana, right? It's hard to tell because you can't see on the items tab any of your stats, which is really dumb. Well, let's see. How much strength do we have now? Okay, it's kind of capped out at 145 carry weight. And where's our feather? Do they keep dispelling our own feather? That's not really very nice of them. So let's try... Getting some magicka back. Brings us up to a decent amount. Get some health back. And then let's try using feather again. Where the heck even is that? There it is. Okay, we can move again. Finally. Jeez. Just getting stuck in a strength drain loop is probably the worst thing that can happen to someone. I mean, it's the first time I've ever come across that specific predicament, but it's certainly the worst thing that could have happened to me. Let's see, all their effects are now gone. Ow, what the heck? Why'd you go up? Alright, well, we don't have very much we can do about that. Because this heat spell takes all of our mana. I just want to see how much damage it does to them. Not a ton. Alright. Let's do the slow and painful death that they deserve. Where's Fireball? It's usually at the bottom. Weak Fireball. I don't even know if this will do enough damage to kill them. Seeing as how they're Dremora, they're probably pretty dang strong to fire, but you know. And where'd it go again? Yeah, maybe a ranged cold spell would be better. That's a wall. Now the issue is if I get melee attacked, I'm not sure which one of them has it, but if I get melee attacked by one of these guys that has the strength draining weapon, what happened? Yeah, then we get stuck in this loop again. Well, we still have feather, so how is it that we're above weight again? Well, it was replenished. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, so thus far, a single enchantment of, you know, drain strength seems to be the hardest opponent we've ever come up against. But of course, I was gonna just leave without killing any of these guys, because they aren't really worth the time or effort. But they decided to try to get me stuck in that loop, and now I have a vendetta against them. So now we're just going to kill them all, because they have upset me. Alright. That's what you deserve. Now, who was it that had... Is it this? I can't really tell what it has until I pick it up, which is really weird. Yeah, drain 15 strength on hit. It's not even worth the value to weight. Worthless weapon. Yeah, so it was just the spellcasting variant that had the really annoying weapon. Alright, so where did I drop that war axe? So I had a war axe I kept having to drop because it was too heavy to carry around with. I hope it didn't fall. That thing was worth like 400 gold or something. Oh, there it is. I found it. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Who knew that... Wait, is there anything else I needed? Did I drop anything else? And I still don't know how to take... Oh, okay. You can just take things off by clicking on them. It's just in combat, the game was not allowing me to do that. It let me put on the ring for some reason, but it didn't let me remove it. That is very bizarre. Alright, let's just get out. And hope we never come up against an enemy that has drained strength again. Because yeesh. Like, what are you even supposed to do about that? Alright, well, let's go back to town. Sell them some things, I suppose. Well, I might as well kill these Atronachs. Because they give the fire salts and those sell well. Anyone else? I thought there was a second Atronach around, but I guess not. Okay, let's go inside and find a vendor to sell to. I would think this town would have some kind of general goods trader, right? Not sure where they would be, but we're gonna try to find them. Or I could always go back to a town that I already know where the trader is. Though I don't remember which towns I actually knew where the traders were in. So, aside from... Oh, great. I think Bruma, I know kind of where the trader is. I know where the blacksmith is in Bruma. Not so sure about a trader. What about you? What is this place? Is this Fighters Guild? Yeah. That's the Mages Guild, which we could sell at the Mages Guild, but they only have an alchemy trader, I think. And I don't think they would buy any kind of weapons or jewelry. I wish I could just ask a guard. Like in WoW, when you go up to a guard and you can just ask them where anything is. But I don't know if you can do that in this game. I mean, maybe you can. But even if they could... Oh, but is there anything on, like, the local map? There is. I have figured something out. Fires Guild, Mages Guild, Bookstore, Great Chapel, House for Sale. A lot of different people's houses. Ah, goods and guarantees. So yeah, that's just this way. Well, it's a good thing I figured that out. I'm not going to get lost in towns nearly as much anymore. Because I can just quickly look around the map and find exactly where we need to go. But of course it is 1 a.m., so we'll wait for a bit. And of course it's 50 minutes in and we've cleared a grand total of 1 Oblivion gate. So that's great. We may need to just speedrun them, because this is going to take like 10 hours if I don't.
If it isn't the Toast of Leywin, how can I help you?
I'm not toast. You take that back.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Don't need that. Probably don't need this. Or these unenchanted ones. Or this. Resist normal weapons. That's probably pretty nice, but nothing we really need.
That seems a fair price. You got a...
Oh, these fire salts. Yeah, 500 gold. Which isn't a ton, but...
That's a fair deal.
It's enough to keep our coffers full.
A fine... That's a good deal. That's a good price.
A good price when I sell them a little scroll of a spell for 1 gold. It's not a very great price, I gotta say. And I never really use these. They're decent selling though. The sad thing is, it seems like one of the only accessible stats that I could level to get intelligence
Another.
is alchemy.
Take care.
And I have no idea how to do alchemy in this game. So we may just not get intelligence. We're just gonna be dumb for the rest of our lives. But that's fine.
The common folk of
So
can't
you can
go.
repair all this. Because once again, these gloves just keep breaking.
Take.
Okay, now we need to go back to the castle and talk to the person. Where's the castle? It's up here, right? County Hall. I think that might be it. So you gotta go down and then this way. And then straight across that way. You know, generally when I can look at a map and actually kind of plan the route, I'm pretty good at navigating. But I think that's just because that's a skill that I learned from playing Ashran's Call, where you'd have to look at the map on the wiki and then memorize your way through it, because you can't be constantly looking back and forth because you're in constant danger when running through a dungeon. So it's kind of one of those skills you learn by necessity. Hey dude, I closed that gate. Are you gonna be
I'm
less
sure
of a
you have
jerk
many
now?
pressing affairs. I won't keep you. Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leowyn closed, I suppose the immediate threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Leowyn did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
Okay, thanks. Of course, you probably only sent like
Take care.
one soldier over to the place, which is just BS. Like, come on, man. You can spare, you're in this giant city, you can spare more than one soldier. At most, they send 2, and it's just kind of ridiculous. Like, you could send at least 5. Like, if each town just sent 5, we'd be golden. Alright, I guess next would be Breville. And hopefully it doesn't send me there in the middle of the night, but usually it does. Hey, middle of the day. That's a lot better. I'm encumbered.
How goes
Hello, good sir.
Regulus Terentius, Count Breville. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear.
Are you sure about that?
I wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty we all share. But with an Oblivion Gate threatening Breville, I need all my soldiers here.
Okay, well, I'll go deal with that. And we can see if we can just speedrun this. I don't know if we probably won't get as much loot out of it, which would kind of suck. But really, if we don't have to kill like 24 Oblivion creatures, I think that would be a nice trade-off, you know? What's this place? The Warlock's Luck. Why does it have a Eye of Horus in it? Interesting. Does Horus even exist in this universe? I don't think he does. Okay. So the thing is out that way, which means we need to go out this door. Okay. I like the local maps. They're very detailed.
What's new with you? I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
Disgusting creatures.
Good afternoon.
Okay, go out here, and the gate should be just on our right. Which, it was rather close. Yeah, that's like right there. It's a bit worrying. I see why the guy didn't want to send soldiers away while this was here. Dude, you seem awfully chipper to have this thing right on your doorstep. So we're gonna have heal spell on the brain, and we're just gonna go straight in and see what there is to see. 16 Daedra Princes, yes, I know. Alright, so we got some traps, we got a tower, big towers beyond this gate. Gate is surrounded by lava, probably can't circumvent that. Most likely this tower opens the gate. So we're just gonna speedrun our way there. And honestly, I mean, the fire salts are pretty decent that these things give, but they're probably not even enough to warrant killing them. I mean, the amount of money you get is just kind of tiny. Which, I don't know. It may seem to be a bit pessimistic to just feel that killing enemies isn't worth it because they don't give you money enough. But, you know, it just takes a while to kill things. It's kind of a long process. Ah. A door. Well, isn't that delightful? Probably could have gotten inside before those rocks got anywhere near me, but I didn't, so. Let's get light. And then we just gotta speed run through this. Well, see, speed ran it. Took all of 2 seconds, because it was not long at all. You know, apparently wisdom also kind of helped with, I think it helped with magic resistance. So maybe that's why their fireballs do almost nothing to me. Because I got the wisdom. Ooh. Staff of Light. See, fleshy pods and... what was it? The Punished? Those are very nice things to find. I appreciate them. Because they give enough loot to warrant actually looking into them. The enemies, they do not. The enemies are like 3 times the work. Actually more. Yeah, just walking up and opening something is not much work at all. But killing these guys, that's a lot of work. Because then you gotta wait for your mana to come back, you gotta heal, you gotta... you know, you gotta deal with keeping your feather up all the time, even though combat takes a while, so you usually need to keep constantly reapplying it. It's a lot of work, you know? It's a tough thing. Plus, it's just all like the same enemies over and over. Now, where are we? Is this just back to the beginning? What good did that do? Did I miss like a button somewhere? Or was I just supposed to go a different route? And do you think if I got like a fire protection spell, do you think that I could just walk through the lava? Because if so, I could avoid like half of all of these maps. Alright, is there like a button over here? Maybe a lever? I don't see one. There's a lot of things over here, so... you would think that if there was a lever somewhere, it would be in that area. Because there was nothing else back there aside from a little bit of loot. I guess it would be over here by this big blobby thing. I just didn't see anything here the first time I came through, so I assumed it was nothing. Maybe I need to get on top of it or something. So I already got those loot canisters. Let's see if we can jump on top of this to jump on top of this. Alright, we're on top of the blobby. Does this do anything for us at all? No, doesn't seem like it does. Ow. Alright, I don't see anything here, even though that looks very important. It doesn't seem like it's actually very important. Yeah, we even got to the smaller tower, but I didn't ever see a way into it, so I don't see what the point of it was. Oh, there's just a hidden mana fountain in the cliffs. That's a little bizarre. There's fire over here. Do we need fire? Is fire good? No, fire bad. I could train my restoration skill here, though. For sure, that would be an efficient place to do it. But we probably don't need much more restoration. I mean, what is it really going to do for us? Aside from maybe if we get up to the next, like, rank of restoration, it makes it so all restoration spells cost less mana or something. That might be useful. But short of that, I don't really see any huge point in leveling it up, because that would just give us extra wisdom. And we already have more level ups than we know what to do with. Because if we get any more level ups, then the enemies are just going to be getting harder faster than we are actually progressing towards them. So it seems like avoiding actual level ups and just getting your skills up is the best option for a mage. Especially because, you know, if I was going to be leveling up, I would want to level up my intellect for that maximum mana so I can actually cast more things. But that just doesn't happen. So, not much of a point then to invest a ton of time and chance of making enemies stronger. What is that? I don't know what that is. It was like a little slug thing on the ground. I don't know what that is. Let's go say hi. Especially because there was loot down here, so. Oh, you're just a corpse that's sideways and half in the ground. Okay. Ooh. Magic resistance. That's a lot of value. Do you have anything? Nope. Now, is the lava really that bad damage-wise? Because really the only thing that's stopping me from just going straight across is a little bit of lava. Maybe it's not as bad as I think. Maybe I can just get right across it. So that would be nice. I am encumbered. Have I been here yet? I have not. What is this place? Because there's just this random little nook with a door. Oh, hi. Give me your fleshy pods. A blood well? Okay. This definitely does look like a blood well. Yeah, dinosaur thing. You want to step on this? Maybe I shouldn't have sent it up without me. I was hoping the dinosaur thing would stay on it and I wouldn't have to deal with them. But that seemed to have been a bit of a miscalculation. Come down, please. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. See you all in therapy. Okay, there's a door there. That's probably where we need to go, but can we drop a corpse onto the thing? I don't think so. 'Cause I don't know, that was fun. It was a good time. I don't know why it never lets me do that anymore. What is gate control? Oh, that's for the big gate. All right then. Well, we found where we were supposed to go, I guess. Maybe I should have gotten like a fortify speed spell so I can run faster. That would probably be smart. Alright, into the tower. I mean, this has been a long one even while avoiding combat. Let me just grab one of these, just in case. Oh no, my mysticism's getting drained. Whatever will I do? Oh, hi. There's a few of you guys. Is this where I'm supposed to be? It's going back down. Yeah, this is where I was, isn't it? How did that happen? Those teleporty platforms are really disorienting because they don't show you if you've gone up or down. And they don't really tell you anything. You just click on it and you're in a new position. It's like, what does that mean exactly? Maybe I shouldn't touch them. Maybe I should just go up. Probably a safe bet. And there's more of them. Why are there so many? The gore steeple. You can't just throw gore onto random words and expect me to understand it. Let's see. Oh. Sigillum Sanguis. That's the only one that I know of. Because it's the one that is always at the end. Now I swear, if any of you have drained strength, I'm going to be very upset. Intelligence is being drained. Also, apparently getting hit in midair by a power attack is what knocks you over. That's why that keeps happening. But that's fine. They can't really do enough damage to us to make that a big threat. Unless they absolutely like lock us in place like that last place did, which was very rude once again. I don't appreciate that they can just do that. Alright, Sigil Stone. Let's get out of here. Goodbye. See you guys later. In the next, you know, Oblivion Gate or whatever they're called. Alright. I did it. I'm the best. And that one only took like 10 minutes. And that was even with me getting lost outside the tower place. I'm encumbered. Let's see. What order are these in? Okay, there we go.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Guy, why are you running? You're fine. I'm here. I have healing. Okay, go inside. See if I can. Hey, guardman. Guardman, stop dodging all my heals. They're good for you. Are you doing any damage to it? Oh yeah, you are. Keep it up. Good job. You did it. Alright, well, I'm going inside. I just wanted to make sure that me avoiding killing all the enemies didn't get him killed, because that would be rude.
Excuse me, my lady.
Alright, now we gotta go to the castle place again, which was somewhere around here. Probably in there. If I were to guess. Also, does this not have... What is the point of this? Like, inform me of that. Look here. There is no solid ground to have a gate on this. So why is it that you would have this big opening in your wall that, first of all, is too wide to really be able to defend? Additionally, you're not going to be bringing, like, horses and carts across this bridge. It does not look nearly sturdy enough for that. So, why is it that you need it so wide? Usually you make wide gates so that trade can go through it. But this is just to the castle. So what's the point of that? And it makes it so much less defensive that you make it so you don't even have a portcullis in here, and even if you did, it couldn't really rest on anything down here. There's no solid, like, flat ground for that to lock into. So this is just a mystifying design. Like, you spent all this time making these super high walls, which, you know, if anyone has not tried to make castles before, these walls take a long time and a lot of work to build. And yet they leave a giant gaping hole in the wall that they don't even make it so you can close with a gate. So this entire outer wall is pretty much superficial. It's just a resting spot to put archers to fire down at the bridge. And I mean, I guess the bridge being so rickety, you could, I guess, like, sabotage it and break it so enemies can't get across the moat. But that still won't do much if you don't have a gate. You know, they're still going to get across it somehow. Maybe by magic. Maybe they just get a big plank of wood and lay it across the gap. I don't know. But either way, they're going to get across that. And you're going to have nothing to stop them on the other end. Additionally, none of these archer positions are specifically, aside from maybe on top of the gate, which I wouldn't even call this a gate, it's just a doorway. But on top of the doorway house is probably the only place you would have a good vantage point against the bridge. Because if, like, someone's here, you could maybe get a couple archers up there, but eventually the angle becomes too steep. And over there just doesn't have very many good angles at all. I guess you have this building that seems to be used to house archers in it, which could fire down, but still, it's... That one might work, but that one's at such a range you wouldn't actually hit anything. And up there has a steep angle downwards to hit it, so I don't know. Not a very defensive structure, I must say. Now this is a bit better to a degree, because, you know, you got the inner castle and you got the courtyard, and you have all these walls around to station archers on, but once again, this gatehouse doesn't have any actual gate to speak of. What, do you just fill it with debris and hope that the enemy doesn't push through it? Then you have another inner courtyard before the actual keep, which does have a door. Thank Jeebus. But also you have all these big trees in the way that half of your archer positions are obscured from the courtyard. So you wouldn't even be able to really fire down into here all that efficiently. I gotta say, these Oblivion castles are not very impressive. Oh. You guys good? You guys use some healing?
Please, by all means.
Well, I got a castle key. That's nice. I can now slink around anywhere inside this castle that I want. Dang it. I was hoping I could unlock this with the castle key. I still need to get into the arcane place in order to, you know.
Body's still warm. Looks like there's a killer about.
Bro, you guys killed him. They're literally just like, they kill a dude, and then they're like, body's still warm. What the heck are those daggers? What, do you think that's an orc dagger? That doesn't look like an orc dagger. What is in that case? That one just looks like an iron dagger. Maybe silver. But that one looks unique. And that one looks very unique. So I don't know what those are. If I had open very hard lock, I would definitely check those out. Same with this. There's another one of those. And that looks like... Okay, first of all, it's moving. I don't like that. It's possessed. But it... I don't know, what does that look like? It's like gilded. I don't know, maybe it's a Dwemer mace, but I'm pretty sure a Dwemer mace didn't look like that.
A pleasure to see you.
Hey, you guys find the killer yet? No? Okay. Well, we're gonna wait, like, I guess 11 hours. Brings us up to like 10 o'clock the next day. The count guy should be here by now, right? Let's stop it at 9 o'clock. And I'm encumbered again. Don't mind me.
Good tidings. It was you that closed that Oblivion gate, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was a brave thing to do.
It was rather quick. I had a good time.
Thank you for closing the Oblivion gate that was threatening Breville. I will send my guard captain, Viera Laris, to Bruma's aid.
Okay. Why would you send the guard captain? Don't you kind of need them? I mean, the captain of the guard is usually supposed to be more of like a managerial position, right? Where you're managing the guard and directing where they go. Why would you send only them? Like, I could see if you sent like a small complement of guards and the, you know, the leader of the guardsmen, so that they have good leadership in their fighting tactics or whatever, but just sending that one dude without any soldiers to actually command doesn't seem like it would be the best idea. But, you know, whatever floats his boat, I guess. Where's the exit of this place? I guess I don't need it. I can just teleport out, right? Probably. Okay, next town is a long endeavor to get all these side quests done. But I hear that it's important. The wiki was saying that the fight can be incredibly difficult if you don't finish up this quest. And I already am probably gonna have enough trouble with it. And I don't want to accidentally hit people, so we're just gonna heal.
I spoke with Deetson at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild.
I've heard her talk at length about the Mages Guild. I understand she's been teaching members about illusion as well.
I've heard others say the same.
Be seeing you.
Alright.
Hello there.
I don't have time to chat right now. With that
Okay.
Oblivion gate looming outside the city walls, we're bracing for an attack. Perhaps we can speak later.
Well, tell me which one
My first
it is.
responsibility is to the people of Cheydinhal. They look to me for protection in these dark times. With an open Oblivion gate just outside our walls, I cannot risk weakening Cheydinhal's defenses, even for such a worthy cause.
Well, at least he sounds to be on board. And they mark which
Goodbye.
gate it is I need to go and speedrun. Okay. We'll just follow the marker and it should lead us to where we need to go.
Hello.
What are you doing just standing out in the grass out here?
What?
Okay. Oblivion Gate, what do you know
I
about
don't know
it?
where it came from, but a mysterious gate appeared outside the walls of our city. The way the guards are reacting, it must be a threat.
You
Their
don't
massing is
say.
bracing for an attack. The portal is just outside the city walls through the west gates if you want to see for yourself. Be careful. Some say the gate leads to the realm of Oblivion itself.
Wait, you're saying that the Oblivion
Have a good day
Gate
now.
leads to Oblivion and that it's a threat? Wow.
How goes it?
I never would have guessed that.
I understand the Fighters Guild is...
Ah, I see the threatening Oblivion Gate to Oblivion. Well, let's go obliterate it. Because if it's no longer a threat, then they can send their singular soldier. This is the gate. It is, yeah. Because it popped up another quest thing as if this was like a different gate. But it looks like this is the gate that I'm supposed to be at. Step through the... Yeah, it's just like every other... Wait, why does it say Wayward Knight? Oh, hi. Are you important? Do you have something to do with this? Hey, steel gauntlets. Are those better than mine? I don't know. Let's see. It's about the same. So we'll just leave them. Alright. I don't know what exactly this is about. I came in here to help the, you know, count guy. And now there's a whole nother quest here. Let's see. Wayward Knight. Unknown dangers await me here. Okay, it seems like it just wants me to complete the thing. And if that was the Wayward Knight we were supposed to find, he is very dead. Where's the tower? I guess we're going down. You know, it's generally easier to go down than it is to climb up, so I guess I'm lucky in that respect. Why are you, that hurts my eyes. Why are you like that? Just red and glowy and ominous. It's like if they could write evil in big neon letters on the tower, they would. That's literally what they're just trying to make it seem as, oh, hi. Oh. We have friends. Look at you, Dunmer and Imperial on the Oblivion plane. They look wounded and shaken. Should talk to them. Okay, what are you guys so worried about? You don't talk to me. Do I have to kill whatever you're looking at? What even are you? Look, there's nothing up there. Why are you walking down the road that way? There's nothing down there. Well, they're just looking into the sky, confused and scared, I guess. Can I like push you away from where you were trying to go? Can I, you know, maybe eventually you'll de-aggro off of whatever is up there? Or maybe I have to go back up and kill whatever they're looking at. I don't even know if I can. I mean, it's easy to get down. It's not so easy to climb back up it. Dang delay on spells. Okay. See, that one guy takes so long to kill. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even see a way back up aside from just climbing straight up the cliff, which I guess we could do. But all of this is just going around on the same level. Doesn't seem to be a smart way of going about it. Alright, well we're up a bit further. It's always good. I guess if we just translate around this direction, eventually we'll reach the area that they were just staring into. And hopefully that gets us to where we need to go. Hopefully we see whatever the heck they're staring at. Are we any higher than we were? Is this the same place that we were at? I don't know. It might be a floor up. which would be nice. Yeah, we seem to be a floor up from where we were. Is it this thing? Is this what you guys have been staring at this whole time? Not really worth your time if I were to give my opinion on it. You good? Is that one of the guys that is dead over there? I don't know. That would be unfortunate. Nope, it isn't. It's just some other random guy. Hey, so are you guys like sane enough to
It's good to
talk
see a
now?
friendly face. I feared we'd never see anyone from Cyrodiil again. I know you must have many questions. Speak with Farwill, and he'll answer them for you.
Okay. Is that this guy, the only other person here?
It's about time someone got here. What took you so long?
I didn't know you were here. Yeah, who the heck are you?
Who am I? I'm shocked you don't know.
Shocked,
My
huh?
name is Farwill Indorus, son of Count Andel Indorus of Cheydinhal.
Oh.
The wounded one is Bremen Senyen. We are members of the Knights of the Thorn. We've sworn to protect Cheydinhal from any threat, and we've entered this Oblivion Gate to do just that.
Interesting.
I set out with the rest of the knights to dispatch this blemish on the face of our fine world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed. I myself was able to kill perhaps 200 of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive.
All right.
However, with you here now, we can take the sigil stone from that citadel and complete our quest for the good of all Cheydinhal. Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed.
Are you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. It's our way.
Well, yeah, we
Now,
only can get you
in my
home by
father's
finishing
name,
the
as
mission.
Count Indorus of Cheydinhal, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone. I suggest we use the Raymond Sweep formation. You'll assault, and we'll guard the rear flank. Onward and upward! Huzzah!
Okay. Guard the
path
flank,
is
huh?
yours. Lead on.
I mean, I guess I can do that. Though, also, why are all these gates just opening for us magically now? Oh, and only you are coming with us. Alright. I guess we actually need to fight.
This is the path where
Why do I always have to babysit these NPCs? Where did that guy come from? Am I the only one that just saw this guy pop out of that wall? Alright, well, I'll heal you guys up. Can't have you dying on me. Then I need to heal myself up. Can't have me dying on me. This is gonna take a while. Maybe the greater convalescence is more mana efficient. Because one more should heal him all the way up. If it's significantly bigger. But that's gonna take all my mana, and then we gotta wait for the mana to regen, then I gotta heal myself, then we gotta wait for the mana to regen. Yeah, there we go. See, now you guys are all patched up. And I need to wait for my own healing. Unless there's like a blood gate, or not blood gate, one of those little blood wells somewhere, but I don't see one. Man, and I thought that I could just run right through here and everything would be hunky-dory. Evidently not, because I gotta babysit these two, and they're gonna get themselves killed if I don't help. What a pain. I like my dwarven armor, though. It's very nice. Apparently I can spin if I move my mouse quick enough. That's nice. Alright, wait for mana, and we need better feather as well. Just why are you guys staring at me like that? Just give me a minute. Yeah, you know, mana, it's... You guys know how mana is, right? You guys do the magics. They're really just following us very closely. Okay. In we go, I guess.
Take that!
And I should probably put this on a button. Let's see. Is there a 9? No, there's not a 9. Why is there only 8? That's very inconvenient for me. But we're gonna put just regular convalescence on, what was that, 7? Yeah, because 6 is feather, convalescence is 7. Because I need to be able to heal you guys up after each fight, because you guys can't do it yourselves, because you're wimpy. I can't have you dying on me, because, you know, you're like the son of the count or something. That's... It's probably important.
Just warming up, you pathetic worm.
I mean, at least we kill things a bit faster. It's just the delays in between are still gonna be kind of sucky. Honestly, I could probably even just send them in and just heal throughout the fight. I guess it depends on how big of a fight it is. Get healing. We have wells, which is nice. Because that makes it so we can actually get through to the next place decently quickly. Right.
This ends that the best you can do? Take that!
Don't have enough magicka. That's a problem. Why does that always happen? Wait.
Someone's been
It's gonna only have saved at the... Okay, it's at the start of the tower. Okay, good. Yeah, that's why I can't attack. That's why we're just not going to attack anymore when anybody's around. Which is why it's such a pain to have to babysit, you know, these kinds of units. Because it's like, if I can't attack anything, then the fight's gonna go pretty slowly.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
And I kind of wish the heal was a touch spell, and a bit stronger. Because if the heal was a touch spell, then I would be able to, you know, use it on these guys a lot easier without accidentally hitting the enemies with it. Because these enemies aren't undead, so I think I can actually accidentally heal them. Undead, I think healing still does damage in this game.
Do your worst!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I'm gonna stop healing them. I'm moving out of my way. Yeah. Alright, well luckily these guys are slightly competent. Kinda wish they had better, better weapons, because each fight takes a while, but it should be good enough. Let's wait for mana to come back, because this heal other spell, even the first level of it, takes quite a bit of mana. It doesn't heal all that much anyways, it's only like 15 points of health, but it's enough, so... Get him. I choose you, whatever your guys' name is. Bremen and Farwill. You guys are my Pokemons now. Pokemon? Is the plural of Pokemon just Pokemon? I think it would be. And this is the tough fight. This is, you know, where we got obliterated last time, right? I like how they just keep ignoring me. Where did they go? And apparently my guys also ignore me. Stop dodging my healing. I don't have enough magicka. And I miss. You guys keep moving right as I'm trying to heal. It's very annoying.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Can you just kill him, please? Jeez. Like, seriously, you have been on death's door for a while, and you're just, you know, dragging it on and on and on. Do they both just have Daedra hearts? I think so. It's hard to tell, because they died right on top of each other. I'll fully heal you up. I think we need to go back to the mana well just to heal these guys, because it is going to take a long time otherwise. And now last time he did die, but he died because I ended up hitting him with one spell. So he obviously got super low health, but at the same time, I don't know if it's like Skyrim where some enemies or some allies can only die if you last hit them. Maybe these guys are essential NPCs if I don't hit them? I don't know. Only one more. Hey, Abos. Things are going swimmingly, I guess. I mean, I'm having to babysit 2 NPCs through this tower, and I'm not having a good time with it because I don't want them to die, and yet they keep almost dying, and there's not much I can do about it, because if I try to attack, I'm usually just going to end up hitting them myself, and that is a bit counterproductive. So I just let them deal with it and use my new heal spell to help them. NPC babysitting, exactly. It's not fun.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome.
And also the heal spell is a ranged spell, which makes it very hard to actually hit.
Supposed to be impressed.
How are you doing over here? You're doing fine.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Do
Use
your
Thunderbolt.
worst.
Yeah, at this point they're pretty much like my Pokemon. I just send them in, and they do all the work for me. But then I need to sit here. You know, I can't just take them to the nurse to get them all healed up immediately. I need to actually sit here and painstakingly use my heal spell on them to get them to regenerate their health. But, you know, it's fine. Honestly, I do need restoration skill more than anything, so I guess it's probably better that I'm not leveling up my combat skills, but leveling up my restoration skill instead. Because apparently restoration can only level up if you're actually healing health. It doesn't matter if you, like, use it on a full health unit. It won't do anything. It just, you need to heal health in order to actually get skill points in it. So this is probably good practice for that. But we'll give it a moment, get my mana back. We'll go through this door, maybe? There are stairs. Or a ramp. There's not really any stairs in this place, for some reason. Chaos Stronghold. And what's up here? Usually you need to get to the top. I will slice you. Apparently not.
Gosh, someone's being attacked!
Yeah, you see why we don't do this. Can I? Oh wait, do you think he's under level 2? Yeah, the one time I try to... Where the heck is my spell? I know I have it. I know it's in here. It's hard to find sometimes. Was it just... Was I on the wrong... I think I was on the wrong section. Maybe he's level 2. Nope, he is not level 2. How about Charm? No, can't really charm him. Even putting the weapon away doesn't get him to be unmad. Yep. This is why you don't actually try to help NPCs. Maybe if I go through the door, he'll forget all about it. Nope, he definitely didn't.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Ha! You'll never take me down! Do your worst. That's the best you can do! Do your worst! Take that!
Now they're back to trying to kill me. Isn't that just amazing? I mean, at least they're fighting the enemies when the enemies are here. Except not anymore. He keeps trying to come after me every so often.
Never take me
Yeah, so I don't know what to do about that.
where you fall down and bleed to death!
What's the matter? Getting tired.
Because the two options are either one, we just continue on to the end and touch the orb sigil thing and hope it all works out and that he eventually just forgets who we are, or we have to restart from the beginning of the tower. Those are our two options. That's the only way to fix this as far as I can tell, because using our soothing touch did nothing. I need a higher level version of that. Charm did nothing. There's nothing else really that I have that would help in this situation, aside from maybe killing him. I don't know, but that doesn't seem like a good option here. Because yeah, this guy's fine. It's just this guy is like, you dare actually try to fight the enemy and accidentally nick me with your sword that does like 2 damage? I'll kill you. Nobody nicks me with their sword for 2 damage. That is heresy of the highest order. Alright, well, I don't really want to deal with having this guy at war with me, because that's the son of the Count, and we need the Count's help. That's why we're in this place in the first place. So, Geronimo, I guess? Okay, we're not at the bottom of the tower. We're here, right before this big fight. Good. So I don't know why I'm getting my weapon out. I can't help. Because if I help, they kill me. It's literally like all that there is about this. I never... Why are you moving so erratically? Just let me heal you, please.
pathetic! Die!
Join my...
Do your
This is very annoying. Okay, they both go up that way. The plan is, I'm gonna go up this way and start smacking this dude. They're gonna run up that way. So maybe I can get some amount of damage done. Oh, evidently not, because I can't hit this guy. He always just stuns me, like, every 2 seconds. It's kind of the reason why I'm not a huge fan of the melee combat in this. Is you just get kind of chain stunned by everything.
That's the best you can do? Die!
Maybe with a shield it would be easier, because I could actually, like, shield bash the enemy. Man, this dude just doesn't at all want to give up. He doesn't want to fight anyone but me at this point. Alright, well, we survived. Yeah, it spawns more enemies than normal, and I can't do anything at all. Aside from, you know, babysitting these guys. Because if I do anything else, if I even nick them to the slightest degree, they become aggressive. It is really bad level design on their, you know, in this section. Because why the heck would they make it so that one little hit ends up making them fully aggressive to me? Alright, we'll wait for mana again. Guess we'll save here and then save again when the mana's back. Well, we're nowhere near the top. That's still like... Well, I don't actually see any other walkways, so maybe we're at the top nearly. And once this is over, we don't have to worry about these losers ever again. We can just get right back. Because, you know, on the last Oblivion gate we did, all we had to do was run in, and I ignored all the enemies. I just had my heal spell, and I just spam healed while running in, and I used the sigil and got out. And that was it. It was an easy, like, 10-minute dungeon. And yet this is looking to be the exact opposite of that. Man, and trying to heal in this game is incredibly difficult. Unless they're standing perfectly still, waiting for me to go somewhere like this. But otherwise, it's just incredibly difficult to actually aim a heal spell at them. When they're like, the way that they fight is just, you know, if this is the enemy, they're just constantly, you know, running around like this, trying to kind of dodge anything. And it's really bizarre. Because, I mean, it might help them in combat, but it makes it impossible to actually heal them. Because you glitch them outside the portal. That's kind of what I was trying to think, but it seems like anytime I go through one of these doors, which I go through pretty often, they just kind of teleport there with me. So I think that they're supposed to... Yeah, we're not going down there. We're going in here. I think they're supposed to come with you no matter what. Yeah, oh joy indeed. Well, I'm just gonna quick save before everything, so we don't lose a bunch of progress every time. Where are you guys? Huh? Oh, they're over there. How did you get over there? Oh, hi. Oh, of course. So apparently this is not the door we're supposed to go through, because evidently these guys just die instantly if you do. Because for some reason they don't go in the same direction as you. I guess we're going up here.
You're Let's get this over.
Okay. But you know that meme that talks about, like, you know, if you make an escort quest in a game that... Oh, you got hurt. The escort guy, the guy you're escorting, goes slower than you, then you shouldn't be making video games, and then someone else, like, crops it down, and eventually it just says, like, if you make escort quests, then you shouldn't be making video games. That's kind of how I feel now. It's just any escort quest. If you have to escort someone, then you should be banned from making games in general. Because that is just... Especially somebody that moves like this. How am I ever supposed to heal anybody?
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Okay, that's fancy. Interesting. Common sense to come and ask for healing. Yeah. Or just to, you know, stand still in combat. Just, if they should know that I'm trying to heal them. If they keep, you know, dodging around like a frickin' ballerina, it's gonna be really difficult to actually keep them healed. And, you know, pretty soon we're going to be having that Battle for Bruma quest. And that's going to be even harder because I'm going to have a ton of people that I'm going to be trying to heal for that duration. And I'm going to have to actually have good aim for it. And that's not going to be easy at all. Did we decide that the Greater Convalescence is better, mana-wise? Let's see. Because it takes a lot more mana. We probably do 3 regular healing spells with it. It looks like it heals about 3 times as much. Yeah, because this is 15 once, and this is 20 twice? So I guess not as good as 3 times. And we're encumbered, and it's fine. Okay. Once the health bar disappears, they're full health. I need to wait, get mana back, use feather on myself. I need to heal on myself as well, but I don't think that's as important. Oh, and then we're into the final room, which means that it's going to be an even tougher fight. Because usually the final room is the place that has the most enemies. So, that'll be fun. Maybe if I use, like, sprint up and use the sigil first thing, and then help them fight, then we don't need to finish the fight? I don't know. I feel like one of them might die before then, though. So we're on heal other, we'll wait for full mana, and then we'll save again, and then we'll go back, we'll go on in. Because I need to loot the loot items, and I need to use the sigil. Another loot item here. Okay. Not as many enemies as I thought, luckily. Might be able to actually use the sigil and get the heck out before these guys are dead. Where'd they go? Guys, are you dead already, or did that send you out immediately? Well, I guess it did. I guess it sent them out before it sent me out. That's good. Farville. I guess he actually made it. Hi. You guys suck.
We made it. I mean, victory is ours once again. Huzzah! You've done
Huzzah.
well. I wouldn't have expected such bravery from someone who isn't a Knight of the Thorn.
You know, those are
Now
very
that this battle between good
friendly
and evil has been
words
won,
for someone
and
who's
the
just
day
trying
is
to kill
ours,
me on the
you
last
should go
save.
speak with my father. He will reward you greatly for escorting me home and closing the Oblivion Gate. Since you have led us to victory, I am hereby giving you the honorary title of a Knight of the Thorn.
Oh, well, thank you.
Your
I
name
appreciate
shall
it.
be revered, and your deeds placed into song, to be performed by the greatest bards for generations to come. Congratulations.
Thanks. Okay, bye.
Make
Glad
sure
you guys
address
survived.
the Count properly.
Oh, and there were more guys just right out here. Why didn't they come in and help us? Oh well, let's go talk to the Count again and be like, hey, I saved your son. Send hopefully more than one unit of troops over to Bruma. Because most of these towns, that's all they do. And it's very... I don't know. You can afford more than one person, I assure you. Probably have at least... I would assume in a town this big, you'd probably have at least 2 or 3 dozen guards. Most likely many, many more. Because, you know, realistically, you wouldn't just have the population of this town, but also the population of all nearby villages. That would help with the... You know, because obviously this city doesn't make all of its own food. You need the support of nearby villages and all that to help with feeding the town. So obviously you have a lot more population than just what can fit inside these walls. And you probably have many more guards than the population of the town would most likely make it seem like you could have. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's save and then wait for a while again. I mean, I did just save the guy's son's life, but, you know, it's no big deal. He doesn't need to hurry up to come talk to me or anything. Are you the guy?
Yes.
You're not the guy. Why'd you say yes? You're not the dude. Where is the guy? Does it not come down this early? I guess not. One more hour. Are you here now? Yes, you are.
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhal. I'm also overjoyed that you saved my son's life.
Your son's kind of a jerk.
I
He
realize
tried to kill
he's
me.
trying at times, and he speaks before he thinks. But he's still my son, and I adore him greatly.
So you gonna send
I'm
more
sure
than one
he
guy
was
to
difficult
Bruma?
travel with, and I respect your patience. Most would have given him up for dead, rather than deal with his ego.
That is true. You're
Anyway,
welcome.
I digress. I'm sure you wish to hear of your reward. I'm in possession of 2 fine weapons. They're both heirlooms of the Indaris family, held in the castle for several generations. I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please, choose the Thornblade or the Staff of Indaris.
I mean, I don't think I need a staff. I already cast my own magic. Usually staves are for just free magic casting. I guess the Thornblade?
The Thornblade it is. Again, I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cheydinhall, and I especially thank you as an elated father. Farewell, and may Arcade guide you.
Okay, and how about aid for
I will
Druma?
not forget your service to me and to Cheydinhall. Rescuing my son from the Oblivion Gate was a daring feat. With the Oblivion Gate closed, I can now gladly send aid to Bruma.
Okay, thank you. That is very good. Now, what is this weapon he gave us? Thornblade. A one-handed something or other. Let's see. Oh, it's a one-handed sword that does as much damage as my claymore. That's quite nice. I mean, it has a hit on, you know, cast on strike, but I don't really care too much about that. But yeah, we'll use that. It looks pretty cool. You know, it was a gift, so we got to use it. And if it does the same damage and is a one-hander, that means that we can pump out more damage per second because, you know, faster attack speed. Though lower range, so there is that. But we could also get a shield if we wanted.
How goes it?
Maybe a bound shield or something. That might be nice. If such a thing exists. I think they have a bound shield somewhere in this game. I need to go look up where that is, though. Oh, is this... This is the blacksmith, I think. That's nice. I was looking for one of these.
Thank you for closing the Oblivion Gate.
You're welcome.
Let's see what we've got here.
It only costs 10. We'll repair it all. I really need to get some dwarven gauntlets so they actually break at the same rate as anything else.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Okay, so we don't need our old weapon anymore. It served us well.
You got a great deal there.
You know, one thing that I must say is far superior in this game,
Tell your friends about
rather than in Skyrim, is that
care.
the vendors don't have a max amount of money. You know? Because, like, in Skyrim, it's such a hassle when you get a bunch of loot from adventuring, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you need to split this loot across 10 different vendors so that they actually have the money to buy it all. But here, it's just, you go to one vendor that actually buys things that you have, and you can sell it all at one person. It's quite nice, I must say. So let's see, show map. We need to have this be our active quest. Okay. So we still need to go to the Imperial City and talk to the Elder Council, I think, or something. We need to go to Coral? Yeah, Coral. You go to Skingrad. I think that's it. We just have 3 things left. Let's talk to the Elder Council, which I assume is in the palace. Seems to be where it's pointing me. Yes. Ugh. That is very tall. I do not like that. Though it is in a game, so you know it's probably not that bad. But I have a weird, like, opposite. I don't know what do you call it?
Trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the 1st and 2nd floors.
Okay, thanks. I didn't know that, so probably good that he told me that. Vertigo, that's it. I have like opposite fear of heights and opposite vertigo, where instead of looking down from something is what makes me scared, it's looking up at a tall building.
Please show your respect for the Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down.
No. I refuse. So where are we going in here? I guess we just follow the marker. Oh, is it this guy? Is this guy?
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's
Joffrey
this
did,
about?
yes.
Quickly now.
You seem to be a very hyper person.
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or 2 to Bruma immediately.
Uh-huh.
But the circumstances are not normal, are they?
Why not?
I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed.
Committed to what? What else are you guys doing right now?
I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time.
I mean, what kind of war do they have going on that would make it so that they can't come back and fight against the Oblivion crisis? Unless the Oblivion crisis is what he's talking about and they're all already... Yeah, I guess it does say fighting the Daedric invasion. So I guess the legions are already doing something about that, but where are they? Like, I've already been all around Cyrodiil, and nobody else is closing the gates. I haven't seen a single Imperial Legionnaire. It's just, it's just city guards, and that's it. Yeah, the counts and countesses of Cyrodiil. Yeah, I'll go talk to the people that can spare maybe 1 or 2 troops instead of the central government of the entire, you know,
Please excuse me.
the entire region. So I don't know why you guys are so unwilling to help. I think they're lying about their soldiers being out and actually helping with the Daedric invasion. Because as I said, I haven't seen a single one. Not a single soldier. Oh, apparently swimming is better than running to make your athletics increase. I should remember that. Alright, this is one of the last towns we need.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
An investigation, you say? Well, how about sending some aid
While
to Bruma?
I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first. I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls.
Alright, well, I'll go deal with that and be right back. Because this one we can actually speedrun. Unlike the other one that we had to babysit in. Unless they do that to us again, which, if they do, I am going to stab them. Okay, front gate. Yeah, maybe I should go swimming around for a bit at some point to increase our athletics skill so we can run fast. Oh, is that the priory over there? I kind of forgot where we were. I mean, everywhere looks the same now. It's just another town that has an Oblivion Gate. You know? Okay, that's the main tower there. It looks like we need to get past these gates in order to get to it. Ugh. I went through part of that rock. That it kind of threw off my jump. Let me in. Aha! Oh, great. Do we need to go in there to go across to there, maybe? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to climb up and over that, so... Only real option is to go in here. Door to Earthquake. Interesting. Okay, have fun buffing yourself. Bye. Man, just being able to jump up and over gates makes life a lot easier, I must say. I believe that's the door we need to go through, but I'm going to go see if there's loot up here. Oh, hi. There's not loot, there's just healing fountain. and enemy, which is fine. I mean, those kind of even each other out, right? You take damage from the enemy and then you get healing from the fountain. It makes sense. Portals of natural disaster. That sounds fun. Sounds like a good time will be had by all. I guess the rending halls is where we go. What's through here? That's just a door. What's this? Ah. Money. I always have time for money. And up we go. In we go. You see how much easier this is when you just basically take it as it comes to you. You don't actually fight, you just kind of deal with what happens and ignore all the rest. And this is the final room. We'll get the loot and leave, unless they decide to get us stuck in a strength drain loop again. Which they better frickin' not. Or I'm gonna have some choice words for them. Ebos, I don't think you were here when they did that, but the enemies in one of these Oblivion gates ended up hitting me with it was a weapon that drained strength on hit, and so they ended up overburdening me. And this isn't like Skyrim where you just kind of waddle around when you're overburdened. No, you're like literally immobile if you're overburdened. So yeah, they kept hitting me over and over, and even with Feather, my max carry weight was 145, so I had to drop some things, and it was horrible. But we ended up getting out of it by dropping some things, recasting Feather a couple times, and drinking some potions, and we managed to barely get out of it. But it was a hassle and a half. And then of course I ended up killing all of them out of spite, so yeah, it was fine. But I am now wary of that happening, because you never know. Alright, I think this way is to the castle. Then we gotta wait all night again, because dang NPCs actually wanting to sleep. Morrowind did that too? Yeah, possibly. I mean, to be fair, it's probably because I'm wearing heavy armor, so most of my inventory capacity is taken up at any given time. If I was a lighter character, I could have probably just dropped some loot and been fine. But, oh hey, you're awake.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Meet me? Do you have, like, dementia? Because we just talked, like, 10 minutes ago.
Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kavach.
Don't have a bag of holding. I wish I did.
You have done my city a great service by closing the Oblivion Gate.
That I did.
I will now gladly send soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma. Consider it done.
Well, I thank you. Alright, we just have one more city to do. And that's Skingrad, right? Yep, I see nothing else. I really wish we had a bag of holding, though. That'd be nice. Our own little... Because that's like practically a little pocket dimension that you just throw loot into, right? I would like to have that. Oh, this is the place where I couldn't figure out how to get to the noble guy. Yeah. Where even is the throne? Like, most of these places have a big throne in the middle here, but no. Alright, well, we'll wait until morning. Alright, it's telling me to go out this way again. And it still wants me to go up this way, which I don't think I was able to go up this way because it was trespassing, right? Trespassing. This is the door it wants us to go in. Trespassing. And very hard. So we can't even unlock it. Why must this noble guy make this so very difficult? So it just wants us to leave. Are there any doors in here we can go through? Trespassing. Trespassing.
Can't say I like tomatoes. I'm sure Indians are good, though. Really? Good day. Good morning.
What is it?
I understand the fighters.
What's the latest?
New members. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way.
A lot of people talking, but no noble guy. Let's wait another hour, see if he just kind of shows up somewhere we can actually reach him.
Good morning. Yes.
I don't even know who it is that we're trying to talk to. All I know is that it keeps pointing in that way. Maybe I should talk to all the people in here, just in case
You're
one
new
of them
here.
is it.
Or you'd know me.
You don't know
Farewell.
what you do.
I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's
Oh.
steward. The Count does not accept
Well, can I talk to him?
Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend.
I don't even know if that was the right guy, but we're gonna
Good day.
do this anyway.
Yes. I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange.
Probably not the right
However,
guy though.
He's always been tolerated as the town.
All right.
The Count has ordered the guard to defend the city to the last man. There will be no panic here.
So how do I reach the guy if he doesn't have any unsolicited visitors?
Anytime.
What about you?
The Count will not see you now. Not now. Not ever. He sees no one.
I thought she was the steward. Oh, but I can talk to you about
believe
it.
the Count may want to handle this matter.
You don't
personally.
say.
Wait here. I will tell the Count you are waiting to see him.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well we figured it out. But he's a bit annoying that, you know, they make us wait for him to go grab the Count instead of just me
They say that the
getting up there to
Oblivion gates
talk
have
with him.
opened outside cities, all across Tamriel. Gods preserve us.
No, really?
Without question.
Must
Oh,
be
but
nice being in the Mages
it
Guild.
reminds
They
me
need something recharged.
that
just
apparently
pick at
in
the
Black
corners
Marsh,
and poof.
during the Oblivion Crisis, the Argonians actually
I'm
entered
sorry,
the Oblivion
we've not
gates
met. I'm
and
Janice Hasseldor,
took the fight
Count
to Oblivion.
Skingrad.
So apparently the Argonians are kind of absolute chads and they just dealt with it on their own. You know, we have to be the hero that goes in and shuts down the gates, but though Argonians actually like gained ground in there. They took the fight to them and didn't just close the gates, but actually turned the gates against them. It's
While Skingrad
as
is
far as I
threatened by
know,
an
it
Oblivion
went quite
gate,
well for
I
them.
cannot spare any soldiers for Bruma. Whatever you may think of me, I still protect my own.
I mean, yeah, everybody says that about their own town. I just need you to mark
Good day.
which gate it was, so I didn't have to go and deal with every gate around this place, which might be like 3 or 4. But now we can go and deal with it.
Go take your break. Greetings to you. My feet are killing me.
Let's see. It's out this direction. Can we just go down this way?
A little bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident eccentric. I'd like to know why.
Because it was a name that was an option on a thing?
Fine. Play it that way. Let me give you some friendly advice. Glarther is crazy. Maybe harmless crazy, maybe not.
Oh, is that the guy that
Don't
ran
get
up to
involved
us?
with him.
I think that's the guy that randomly ran up to us and was like, hey, meet me behind this place at night. And I was like, no thank you, I'm not that kind of adventurer. And then he left me alone. And we need feather. So where's this gate that they've been talking about? Out this way. Well, there's a gate. That's not the right gate. Man, that gate just spawned right in the middle of a graveyard. That's, that's unfortunate. So, we're just gonna ignore this, right? This isn't a thing. We're just... Yeah. Yeah, we're just not gonna mention that. It's fine. I'm assuming what happened is that I never left out of any of the gates. I parkoured out of the city. So this is just a land block that isn't normally loaded inside the city loading block. And thus, it just isn't loaded in here. Because otherwise, I don't know why that would be happening. I probably should have just left out the gate of the city. But I didn't want to, so... And it's funny because I'm playing with the unofficial patches that are supposed to patch out many of these glitches, and yet I'm still managing to find some. Which, I don't know if that's just, you know, a way of showing that the way I play the game glitches it out more often than not, or if that's actually like, why are these all portal towers? These are all the big ones. Tower portal to Sorrow Keep. Huh. And neither of them connect to there. Is that where we need to go, ultimately? I don't know. Well, I guess we go in either one and figure out what is going on from there. It won't take too long to just speed run through here. Right? Every time. Definitely the issue with jumping when enemies are trying to melee you is they sometimes knock you out of the air. I don't much appreciate it. Let me okay. Money. Ooh. Not what I needed though. Is this all just a dead end for money? I didn't see any other route up there. I mean, I like money. Don't get me wrong. Okay, maybe that's all that this entire tower was. Maybe that's not the right tower. Alright, next tower, I guess. How you can determine if you're an NPC in a game? How would that be? Let's see. Okay, this doesn't just end in loot. Oh, it's a locked... Is that... That's not normal, is it? That's not supposed to be pure white. Right? We can unlock this. I don't know if that's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're doing. Ooh. That's some good money right there. That was definitely worth all that effort. Is there any other way to go? Nope. Oh, wait. What's over this way? Maybe that other tower would have had a way to go if I had looked in that spot where that door was. But I don't think I thought to look there, so who knows? Hopefully this is the right tower and that one isn't. Alright, and this is the broken bridge up to the other tower. So what does that do for us? Why does it teleport me down when I try to jump? Is it... Huh? Did you guys see that? Is that just me? Oh, this is not a physical thing. Oh, we are in trouble. But yeah, did you guys see that? The weird, what were those? Atronachs? They're just little flame Atronachs that just fell past us. Oh, and we're encumbered. That's great. Yeah, there's nothing we could really do about that. That'll take us back to the start of the tower, sadly. Because that end of the bridge wasn't... Oh wait, no, it takes us out to the bridge. Yeah, so first of all, can we see where these guys come from? Because we were sitting here jumping on this. The weird little glitchy thing, and then two of the Atronachs just kind of summoned and fell. Where do they come from? I was here for a good half minute. No, there's nothing. Okay. I don't know what happened last time, but it was kind of bizarre. Alright, that door doesn't lead anywhere. This was the door I came through, so let's go all the way around. Oh, we can't go around this side. I mean, we can if we're not a wimp, you know. Which I'm no wimp. Halls of shame. Hitting the glass ceiling, I guess. That's... Ow. Because I didn't see anything there. It was just... nothingness. Is it called the Halls of Shame because there's nowhere to go in it? Was this where it came from? Okay, so there was another door in here. It's on the right. Excuse you. These doors open so freaking slowly. Is this a dead end? No, there's another way to go here. And it opens slowly. Because of course it does. And another one. You know, gotta give them time to catch up, you know. Are Star Wars doors faster than Star Trek doors? I don't think I noticed. I guess the Star Trek doors are a little bit sluggish. Where does this go? Oh. Well, is this where we need to be? I mean, at least there's probably loot in here. Somewhere. Yeah, I don't see any. Get dodged. Loser. Ow. There is loot here. There isn't a big glowy thing. There's a singular potion. Isn't that delightful? Oh. Lock 1 of 2 has been released. Okay, I see what's happening here. And this also does not lead where it... Oh. Hi. Apparently this does lead to where we need to go. Kind of. Weird. So this takes us over to the top of the other tower. Yeah. And thus, once we get this done, I guess it will extendo bridge the other extendo bridges. So where's the lock mechanism? Wasn't it on the wall here somewhere? Oh, no, it was over on that wall. Okay. I missed it.
Whoa!
Alright, 2 of 2. Speaking of Star Trek, you know, the Borg with their number names. Oh. Wasn't that delightful? So those extend now. So we gotta go back down to those. You know, I'm guessing they thought that you'd have to fight through double the enemies because you gotta go up one tower and then down the next tower. But little do they know, I haven't killed a single enemy in here. So it's pretty much just as inconvenient to go down this way as it would be to go down the other way. It didn't give me the health buff. I don't know why. I didn't click on it correctly, I guess. Loot? Loot. Now we're here. Okay. Nice you can out heal them. Indeed. Very nice. Here's some buggy bridges. That's fine. I thought it said breeding fortress for a second, and I was a little concerned. It's like, can I show this on stream? Is this But no, it's the brooding fortress. It's the fortress you go to so you can brood. All emo-like. Ow. They always do that. I don't appreciate it. You're currently silenced. For how long? That's a little bit of an annoyance. There we go. Oh gosh. If nobody's gonna fight us here, let's get some mana back. Because, yeah, we can out-heal them, but that... Ow. Certainly that silence threw us off a bit, because then we needed to burst heal ourselves, and that drained most of our mana. Now we get a well, so we can have infinite healing. Oh, and there's an invisible guy. Hey, invisible guy. That's pretty interesting. And is this all the loot? Looks to be. Alright, see you guys later. I'm out of here. That was a long Oblivion gate. If I hadn't been just running, that would have taken us like 2 hours to clear. Oh, and the game crashes. Happy days. Okay. Well, I guess when you restart from the bridge then, don't we? It's fine. I think it saves anytime you move outside. So anytime we went to one of the bridges, it should have saved. And the last time we went on a bridge was the extendo bridge. Oh, we're inside. Going up, I assume? We'll just assume that. We'll run with that idea. Oh yeah, that was us when we went into the breeding fortress. I remember now. I still don't know what that trap is that we keep hitting. It just hits us every time we walk through there. Yeah, and sometimes when Skyrim crashes, it's really bad. Have you ever been in one of those situations where you're like running from Whiterun all the way up to somewhere like an hour or two away, and so you're running, you're killing things, you're having a grand old time, you get a bunch of loot, and then you die to something, or the game crashes, and then it puts you back right outside of Whiterun because it only ever, you know, saves when you go through like a major door, when you go in between zones. So then you're just stuck going all the way back to Whiterun. It's very annoying. Because yeah, that has happened to me, I think, at least 3 times in Skyrim, when it sends me like an hour or 2 back all the way across the landscape. That fancy fighting you tell of. Well, you never fight things? You never run somewhere from Whiterun and get attacked by a friggin' saber-toothed cat? Like way, way, way outside the city? It's kind of over, you know how there's the way on the right that leads up towards Riverwood and Helgen, and then the way kind of to the left, kind of following the river downstream, and that will take you all the way over to I don't know, it goes over towards those towers with the bridge. There's a ton of bandits there. And then you have that 1 or 2 saber-toothed cats that are always out there. So every time I go out that direction, I either die to a saber-toothed cat or to the bandits. But it depends on what level I am. Because if I'm too low level, usually the cat isn't there, but then the bandits can kill me. If I'm higher level, then the cat is there and usually can kill me, and the bandits are easy. So, you know, it is what it is. You just need to drill it into your brain hole that you need to autosave like every 10 seconds, essentially. Okay, where's the steward guy? Are you the steward? You're not the steward guy. Where's the steward guy?
Hello.
Oh, hi. You're the steward
Your
guy.
bravery is the talk of Skingrad. Well done.
Dragons level with you? Yeah, they do. It is,
I believe the...
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll get in a chair. Yeah, because that's how, at the start... Well, really in Skyrim, everything levels with you. So you can beat the game at any level, even at level 1, if you really wanted. But it is definitely more difficult, because generally in Skyrim, you get stronger faster than the enemies do. But yeah, the dragons, they can get all the way up to, I think Legendary Dragon is the hardest dragon in the game. Or is it like Ancient Dragon or something? I forget what the exact term is, because I rarely ever see them. But eventually, if you play the game long enough and get up to like level 40 plus, you'll start encountering these incredibly tough dragons that you don't really want to mess with.
Mehrunes Dagon has no more love for my kind than for my mortal subjects. Less, perhaps, as we make poor slaves. You have helped me by closing the Oblivion Gate near Skingrad. I will likewise help you by sending aid to Bruma.
Alright, thank you. And that was our last quest for this, I think. Right? That was all the allies of Bruma. Let's see. Well, I don't see anything else on the map. And there's no active quest. Show completed quest? Yes. We have done it. Staff of Flying. That, I mean, that works. There's one way to go about it. Can I jump on one of these? I can. It doesn't do damage. Isn't that interesting? Alright, well, what do we do now? I guess we're all ready to do the fight for Bruma. So we'll head up to... No, do we even need to head to the temple? Where do we need to go? Mysterious Prophet, Defense of Bruma. Okay, I guess we just need to talk to the Countess of Bruma, and that's it. No Staff of Flying. Yeah. Yeah. The one thing that is very efficient in one game won't always be in the next game, sadly. But if you go backwards, like I am, then you're in Skyrim and you're like, oh, well, we can have bound weapons, but nothing else. And then you get to this game and you can have a whole set of bound armor. And then I could go back to Morrowind after this game and be like, hey, there's a Staff of Flying.
Greetings.
So you only ever gain things by going backwards. Whereas if you're going forwards in the games, you lose a bunch of stuff. So we're not going to talk to these people this time. I think we're going to save the Defense of Bruma for next time, because that seems like it's going to be a big to-do. So we're going to end this here probably. Because, yeah, yeesh. It's the same world. How is there not a single Staff of Flying? I don't know. I mean, I know that certain Elder Scrolls games, there's like, I don't know, decades in between the games. Maybe even centuries. I'm not sure exactly, but there's an amount of time between the games. Maybe they used to make staffs of flying, and they just don't anymore. So, I don't know. It is a bit odd. But yeah, I'll see you next time, when we'll try to defend Bruma, and that'll be... from what I've read on the wiki, that is not going to be enjoyable. But we're going to see if we can get through it. So yeah, see you then. Goodbye.